All right, YouTube. Anybody that knows anything about me knows that I'm a loner type person. I'm a type of person that birds that flock together, they stick together, whatever. I don't do none of that, all right? I'm not a pack animal. I don't live in a pride. And I got my family and all that, but I'm just saying, like, outside of that, I do most things on my own. But I want to tell y'all this. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. Right? And what do I mean by that? I said that to say this. This is something different. It's not your fault. The world is addicted to entertainment. It's pushed in our face daily, right? You're watching YouTube right now. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You're watching YouTube right now on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your desktop, your computer, whatever, on your TV. You can watch it on so many different things nowadays, right? So you might watch it on your PlayStation and your Xbox, right? So what I'm saying is, the majority of people watch only for entertainment purposes, only, right? We're all going towards pleasure or away from pain. Every movement we do, we're going towards pleasure or away from pain. Sometimes you have to switch it around, what you perceive as pleasure and what you see as pain. All right, like me, for instance, I'm a workout guy. I'm a fitness guy. I go to the gym. I do grueling weightlifting workouts for a natural guy at my size. Yeah, I do that, and a lot of people will see that as pain. It kind of can be, but at the same time, it's pleasure. I get to do it. Some people look at it as I have to do it. Some people look at it as I get to do it. People who succeed looks at it as I get to do it. So it's not your fault that you're not into the things that you need to be into to reach your goal. It's just the fact that you've been pushed everything else. Sometimes you have to step back and look at the bigger picture and map out a new plan, a new route to your journey, all right? Sometimes you have to pause all the things that you think you might know. No disrespect. The things that you think you might know, that's why I got top 10 misconceptions about weight loss, one of my main videos, all right? And I kind of rambled at the beginning of it instead of just getting straight to the juice. But if you watch that whole video through and through, you will have the greatest weight loss plan you ever had. I lost 100 and something pounds doing the things that I said in that video, right? And what works for you and what works for me and da-da-da-da, that's one of the things they push in your face. A lot of people repeat that. They just regurgitate bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, we are human beings. All right? And being a human being, yes, we have differences. There's different genetics. There's different heights, weights. There's all kind of different things, genders, everything. There's all kind of differences in us. But at the same time, if you add up all the differences, you can pick any person, the exact opposite of whoever you think you are. You look at all the differences. You make a list of all the differences, right? And that's what people mostly look at. And you look at that, then you make another list of all the similarities. And you really, really dig deep into all the differences and all the similarities. All the similarities are going to outweigh the differences by far. Because at the end of the day, we're all humans. So what works for me can also work for you. It's just you have to tweak it. You ever looked at like an equalizer, like, you know, the old stereo systems where you have the treble and the bass and all that? You can, you know what I'm saying? Or like the studio equipment that they got, you know, forever. But I'm just saying, it's like that. You got to fine tune things. Don't just tune it out because it's something different than what you heard. See, and that's another thing. Ignorance. The ignore knowledge. To ignore knowledge is like something that's in all of us, all right? It's in all of us, and I say us because me included, all right? I'm not perfect at this. I just acknowledge the fact that I got it too. That way I can get around it more better than people who don't even, who deny it or don't even know that they have it. To ignore knowledge is like this. All right, have you ever said, oh, I like this song, or I like this show, I'm trying to hear this, I'm trying to watch this, and then people will Sometimes they don't even do it on purpose. They will distract you. They won't let you. Oh, I'm listening to a rap song. Yo, he went crazy on this right here. And they be, oh no, he didn't. And won't even listen to what he said. And then automatically at the end of it say, oh, that was whack. You talk the whole way through. You try to watch a movie, watch a show, whatever, because people their attention spans are low. So a lot of times, like I said, with my top 10 misconception video, that was one of the greatest videos I've ever made. Matter of fact, at the end of this video, I'm gonna put it at the end. If you can get through the first 5 minutes, and you will get the bread and butter that you need to feed you on your journey. All right, I promise. And if you don't, comment below and let me know why. And you can say it was whack, or you can say I was whack. You can say whatever you want. But hear me out first. That's my point. People never listen long enough to get what they need to get from what's being said. All right. Attention spans are low because we're living in a fast world. I don't care if you live in a fast city or a slow country city or whatever city you live in. You know what I'm saying? Countryside, it doesn't matter. You can live in the States, you can live over there, you can live wherever in the world. Right now we got social media. We are swiping up, swiping through TikToks and YouTube shorts and Instagram and Facebook Reels on the daily, all day. So we're looking for the next best thing that's going to entertain us. Instead of, trying to get something that's going to stick to your ribs and feed you the fuel and the fire that's going to burn for your journey. You got to remember this. What about me? Basically, what about me? Not saying you looking at me, or no, you yourself. What about you? You search for everybody else. You look for everybody else. You do this, do that. It's great if you're a great person and take care of other people. But if you can't take care of yourself first, if you love take care of other people, you can take care of other people better if you take care of yourself first. A lot of people say that's selfish. I'm the man of the house. I like my plate first. Hey, it is what it is. You run your household how you run your household. If you don't like that, then, hey, that's your household, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? I like my plate first. Just like a lion eats first. The lioness went and hunted and did all this and did all that. Then why do the lion got to eat first? Why he eat before the kids and everything? Because that lion has to be big and strong to lay on his butt for 24 hours. Right? That's how it seems. That's how people that don't know animals say. You forgot about it. There's hyenas, leopards, and all kinds of other animals. Worse than all is other lion prides. They come through and they take over. They wipe everything out and they take over and they rebuild. They take over the whole lot. So that lion has to be as big and strong as he possibly can. And he has to stay close to their area or it's getting taken over. Hyenas have huge prides. Packs. Lioness and hyenas, they go at it. And it all depends on the numbers. And usually the hyenas outnumber them. The lionesses are still bigger than the hyenas. But the lion is way bigger. Multiple times bigger. He come through and wreck shop. But he wouldn't be able to do that if he didn't eat enough food. He wouldn't have the energy. He wouldn't have the size. He wouldn't have the muscle. He wouldn't have none of that. So sometimes put yourself first. If you're the head of your household, put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? You will make more money. You'll be stronger. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. Put yourself first. We are always going towards pleasure and away from pain. I always think about things I've been through, things I don't want to ever go through again. A lot of things they made me strong. All those things, no matter how bad, helped me become who I'm becoming or who I already became. And I ain't done yet, so I say becoming. Right? It's great Reppin' Time Fitness guy, right? Yep. It comes from everything I do comes from experience. I bumped my head 1,000,000 times. I have 1,000,000 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I ain't even nowhere near where I want to be. Physically, fitness wise, I'm ahead of the pack. Financial wise, I could take care of bills. I could save a little money. I could do this. I could budget, be smart with my money, do my thing. But I want everything to grow. Everything. So I gotta, every day, I gotta be on it. I gotta figure out what's the next move. I can't always be worried about entertainment. Yes, there's some entertainment. I watched the Marvel movie yesterday. What's the movie? The new Avengers. Shoot, I can't think of the name, but it was nice. Took the kids out, had a little family time. You know what I'm saying? We just came from the park today. We always, especially on my days off, we go places. We do zoo stuff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my top 10 misconceptions about the weight loss, and I'll put one of my zoo videos from my latest zoo video. Or no, I might put my other one when we went to Columbia Zoo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that one. And that's from a couple years ago, and we went this year too. But I got short videos and different kinds. We seen 2 king cobras, and that's not it. That's what I'm saying. I can be able to afford to go out of state, out of town, take a vacation, do whatever I gotta do. We ain't done nothing big lately, but I'm just saying. Years ago, we went to Disney, and that all comes from taking care of myself first. You know what I'm saying? That way we ain't gotta scrounge. That way ain't nobody hungry. That way, education, I can teach things. I've been through things. I can teach what to do, what not to do. If they got questions, I can answer them. Because I have experience, wisdom, knowledge, pain, pleasure, all of that. So I tell you, it's not your fault. It's how we're taught. We're taught in school that we have to, and it's great, get you a job and all that, do what you got to do. But we taught that is get a job, work your whole life, retire at 65, and at 65 you finally get to live your life. That's what we're taught. And it's embedded in our brains that whenever you tell somebody else a different idea, no matter how many other people you see doing the different idea that you're teaching these people, they don't listen. They don't listen. I'm like, no, you can't do that because hey, you never know what you can do until you try. But also make sure you don't quit your day job while you're trying it, right? There's so many people, I think I'm going to blow up on YouTube, and they quit their job. Dude, it ain't that easy, bro. Hey, you keep your goddamn job. Hey, man, pay your bills come every month. These lights will go off. The water will stop running. Hey, eviction notice will be on your front door for everybody to see. And then if you don't do it in time, you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Your car, if it ain't paid off, it get repoed. Even if it is paid off, it needs gas, oil. There's going to be things going to happen to it. It's going to need repairs. You're going to have to pay your insurance every month. And that's not even half the bills. The phone that I'm recording on got a bill every month. Think about it. Hey, money ain't everything, but shoot, money runs everything I just said. Food, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Your gym membership, everything. Your clothes you got on, your shoes. Okay, you can work out outside, walk. Guess what? You gonna walk. If you walk as much as I do, your shoes ain't gonna last. You're gonna need some more. And that costs money. And if you want something that ain't gonna break your ankles, you gonna have to get something that's at least a good quality. It ain't gotta be the Balenciagas and those like that. Hey, but you gonna have to have something that you ain't gotta have a brand new J's on with your shades on. You ain't gotta have the Yeezys or the you ain't gotta have none of those shoes. I'm just saying. You gotta have some shoes if you're gonna be doing what I'm doing. Everything costs. If you want nutrition, good healthy food costs a lot of money, especially if you're going organic. I don't be going organic all the time. I do sometimes, but it's like whatever. Also eat dirty food. Dirty food add up. Guess what? Dirty food, you're gonna stay hungry, and you're gonna eat more of it, and it's gonna add up to more. So whenever I'm eating dirty, I actually pay more money for dirty food than I do clean food. A lot of people, the chicken and the beans and all that stuff costs a lot. And I'm like, bro, and it'll fill you up and satisfy you. And at the end of the day, I might have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm done. And I stay in my caloric deficit, my maintenance, or my surplus, depending on where I'm at that year, that time of the year, or whatever. Or what I decide to do. Do I want to gain weight, lose weight, whatever? I reach my goals and I go to bed. And I wake up, do it all over again. It's a routine. If you've been watching my videos, you will see what kind of routines I'm on. I make up my own. But like I said, I didn't make up any of this stuff. I equalized and tweaked it to my way. You would never have your own way if you don't get started, though. A lot of people are waiting until they have everything planned, everything perfect. They're waiting until they know it all, and then they're going to start. And they end up never starting because guess what? You would never know everything. All right? And a lot of your experience, a lot of your stuff that you're going to learn, that you need to learn, is going to come when you get that hands-on experience. You got to put your hands on the stuff, man. You got to get some skin in the game, bro, sis, whoever listening, whoever watching. But comment, like, subscribe, share, watch the videos that I said, the top 10 misconceptions about weight loss, and watch my Zoo video. And watch the rest of my videos. Go through my catalog. I got all kinds. I got before and afters, showing my physique, before and after, and all that. Go through my stuff. You've been watching this long. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. But you owe it to yourself, man. You watching this long, you think that I know something. Well, you know that I know something. Go learn the rest of it, right? Come like, subscribe, share, peace. Holla back at your boy, peace.